as a pariah, like you're living on an island. Everybody can't be wrong. Each time by yourself broke that bond. The seat shines when you put that black light on. They hate me, but still rap my songs. Still speak my name. 2 pennies for my thoughts, I'ma speak my change. And for your liars running crazy with the souls on fire, the truth keeps me sane. You won't see me lame. Fake brothers fall all in numbers.
Here we go. And it's the West All-Stars to start out. A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Antetokounmpo. Curry is out there with DeRozan. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's LeBron in its small forward. Now here's Giannis. Inside and stolen by Love. And now USA on the break. Here's Durant, gets himself open and drills it.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
Outside DeRozan. Back to LeBron. Five to shoot. Here he goes. IT that time from James.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Paul passes to James. Takes the three. And it's Curry with the rebound. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. James outside. Curry setting the pick for James. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by LeBron.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And here's Bryant for three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Durant against James. It's rebounded by Durant.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Curry with a wide open look. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Pass to Durant. Back to Paul. For three. No good. Shot missing. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. James, the pass to Curry. He kicks it to Giannis. Now the pass to James. Shoots over Kobe. James, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
James, no good. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by USA. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
And, you know, one of the things you can do is try to speed up the pace. Make them react to what you're doing instead of the other way around. Don't play on your heels. Be the aggressor.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for USA. Russell Westbrook comes in for Paul.
And he can be slippery when he's up against tight D inside. There's no easy rejection opportunity when you're guarding Mitchell.
Now here's Westbrook. Passes to Love. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Jokic against Love. Pass to Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Driving inside. Back to Jokic. Down low. It's tipped. Taken away by Anthony. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Can't hit that one. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Mitchell wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Mitchell's got 5 now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
LeBron passes to Bryant. Now here's Anthony, defended by Butler. The baseline jam. The shot by Anthony, no good.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's LeBron. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Boy, and that's a big deal for Westbrook because when he starts to knock down shots from distance, it really opens up his full bag of attack mode offense.
Giannis passes to Paul over Westbrook. He can't hit that time. So USA will take it the other way. And stolen by Butler. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That one on Love.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And USA with some changes. Davis is checked in for Love. Iguodala comes in for James. And it's James Harden in for Bryant. Then for the West All-Stars, Fred VanVleet is checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Garland in for Chris Paul.
You know, we've seen Jokic embrace a larger leadership role. He wants to be the guy that leads his team. And that's not just with scoring, it's also with his voice.
Steps back and fires. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Harden scanning the floor. One second left. And it's in. There's the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. West All-Stars out in front, up by 3, and will return shortly.
Get ready for the Dip Squad!
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the West All-Stars, LeBron James is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. And here's Harden following Fred VanVleet's 3. Left side, Davis. The pass to Paul. Stolen by Garland. And here is LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
Doncic is checked in for Fred VanVleet. And both free throws good for LeBron. So it's USA now, trailing here by 8. Paul dishes to Harden. Iguodala against DeRozan. USA moving the ball around. Davis LeBron with the block.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
Garland kicks to Butler. Garland looking it over. And the three ball is good. Garland's got the lead up to 11 now for the West All-Stars.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And USA with some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Anthony Davis. LeBron comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Kobe is subbed in for James Harden. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the West. Paul comes in for Garland. It's Durant on the wing. Over to Rosen. Here's Love. 2 points. That one goes. Love's got his second bucket.
And you are going to pay every time you don't box out Love. He has a real nose for coming up with those offensive putbacks.
Doncic with the bucket.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one. Bryant skying high to slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Paul with the three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Second team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Paul for three. It's rebounded by the West.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Love. Paul passes to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Doncic. Over Bryant. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the three. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
Now here's Durant. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Paul, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Fades. Again, USA.
Looking strong to the finish when Durant locks in on scoring. Nobody stopping.
Paul passes to Doncic. Into the lane. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Kobe kicks to Love. Love with the screen on ball. Love 3 from Bryant. They get it back. James. Great tee that time from Giannis. The West All-Stars with the ball. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And the rejection by LeBron.
Boy, superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejection.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's LeBron, following the basket by LeBron James. James
LeBron
with the buckets.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Get ready for the Dip Squad.
And USA will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for James. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Kobe. And Russell Westbrook has subbed in for Chris Paul. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic has checked in for LeBron. Butler comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Doncic. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Chris Paul. Now here's Westbrook. Driving in. A second chance effort. And it's Davis laying it in.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
Love against Antetokounmpo. And Davis sends it back. And they're able to recover. Mitchell dishes to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Passes it to VanVleet. Here's Mitchell. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden finds Love. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Mitchell right side. A shake. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Iguodala with it. Butler covering. Love. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. He has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
And he recovers it. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Russell Westbrook. And so it's the West All-Stars enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at James, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
LeBron James is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Durant. And it's Kobe in at the 2-guard.
You know, with Bryant's height and quickness, he can score very effectively down close to the rim. Very skilled inside.
And for the West, Antetokounmpo out there with LeBron James. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Curry in at the 1. And for USA, we've got Durant. LeBron James is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Bryant in at the 2.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Durant down low. Covered by LeBron. Shots good by Durant.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Durant in the corner. Ball against Curry. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Chris Paul. Curry passes to Jokic. Now, here's DeRozan. Back to Jokic. DeRozan trying to get open. And that one's good, Jokic. Jokic has got 5 now.
That's exactly what you want the offense to produce. A high percentage look for Jokic.
Curry against Paul. Curry with the defensive effort. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the West All-Stars. At one point, they led by 16. Jokic, no good. USA trails by 13. On the wing, Bryant. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to KD. USA needs to get off a shot. Here's Paul. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Kobe with the steal. To the middle. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. 11-point game. They get it back. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Down low. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And USA making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Garland, he's checked in for the West. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Over to the wing. Jokic kicks to Curry. Pass to DeRozan. Jokic sets the screen for DeRozan. On target from 13 feet.
You know, in these particular plays, guys, DeRozan really excellent at taking what he sees in these situations.
Ball with the three. DeRozan with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Chris Paul picks up that.
That is a DeRozan specialty there. Draw contact, convert, and then head to the line for a freebie. Not by accident. That's his plan.
Catching up on the changes for USA. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for LeBron. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Kobe. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Paul. Now here's Harden. He has 5. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
Garland with a screen on Anthony. DeRozan with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Fades away. And it's DeRozan missing. USA trails by 14. Here's Iguodala. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Iguodala's got his first basket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Garland kicks to James. Jokic high post. Garland against Harden. Garland the pass to Jokic. Goes back up. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
Jokic never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebounds.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Oh!
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! My goodness. It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The drive by Mitchell. And there's the pass to Jokic. The dish to Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. 10 points for him.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous, his ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
And here's Iguodala outside, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. West All-Stars lead by 14. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Fred VanVleet. LeBron James is out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Paul in at the point guard position.
You know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
Anthony against Butler. They get the rebound. Antetokounmpo. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like
Substitution for your
way
USA
down.
team.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Catching up on the changes for USA. Durant comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Paul in for Russell Westbrook. KD passes to LeBron. And he gets it to go.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
Butler up top, defended by Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the West All-Stars.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Love check in for Davis.
Chris Paul, one of the best foul shooters in the history of the NBA. I mean, he's not a guy you want to send to the line.
First free throw is good.
Chris Paul.
And so Paul nails both of them. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Giannis. And no good. Good D by James.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
USA trails by 10. And here's Bryant for 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. It's a good game for a lot of guys.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
LeBron passes to Paul. Back to LeBron. The rebound by Kevin Love. And it's Paul with the ball for USA. Trailing by 10. Here we go, one-on-one. A shot by Paul. Nobody around.
Chris Paul.
Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
And here is LeBron. Butler feeling out a bit. Out left to the wing. Here's Paul. Again, the West All-Star.
Chris Paul's mid-range game is good as anybody's in the league. And once he sees an opening in the defense, he gets busy.
It's Durant on the wing. Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's West now. At one point, they led by 16. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 point worked out just fine.
2 minutes.
Love with the screen on Giannis. The three from LeBron. It's rebounded by the West. James has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Van Vliet, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul. Timeout West All-Stars.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt.
The West making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Butler. DeRozan comes in for Fred VanVleet. And Curry subbed in for Chris Paul. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. USA trails by 16. Here's Paul. And the rejection by Giannis. And it's good for 2. Paul's got 10 points in just the second half. We've got 1:28 left in the game. James finds Giannis. Here's Jokic. He's guarded by Love. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan's got his 3rd assist on the night. Ball against Curry. Paul looking around. Love with the screen for Paul. That shot off the mark. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Paul against Jokic. On the wing, DeRozan. Dishes it to Curry. Offline with his 3. So it's USA now. It's a 16-point game. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Jokic. There's 21 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. LeBron with it. And stolen by LeBron. Outside Curry. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Chris Paul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
And it just seems like every year Curry takes on even more responsibility for his team's success.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.